Welcome to podcast Tak Berlesen.
Hello,
Very
hello.
different aesthetics, yeah?
Ah,
Oh.
I mean, how would I know? Because I've never been to
oh,
one.
fair enough. And for all of you watching, you must be wondering, where are we? What is this? Okay, technically, this is an unplanned season 2. It just became. And if you're wondering where Lin is, no, he did not lose weight.
I'm the new Lin.
Yeah, this the new Lin, but Lin is actually behind the camera doing his stuff. Okay, yeah, no, we don't have a producer cam. I need to make more money. Then you'll get to see Lin. You know, that's going to be my theme now. You know, I just need to make more money. But anyway, thank you so much for still tuning in with us. This is going to be a new season, and of course, we're recording this at the start of the year, so we have to talk about our 2024 recap. But of course, before we begin, right, we must be wondering, who's this guy? So say hello to Amir.
Hello, I'm Amir Benzaki.
Yes, and this is actually his very nice place. Can you tell a little bit about you as an opening?
Right. I am actually a tailor. So if you guys wondering how do I get here, actually, so how do we know each other?
We
So
knew
like-
each other from Paper League.
Yeah, brilliantly. So
Yeah.
I was his not his lah. I was actually the talent manager there,
Mhm.
and we met there. And fun fact, this is the same outfit I wore when I first met Sir Cloud. I'm not sure if he remembers that. I hope he does.
Yeah, now that you say it, yes. Now that you
Are
say
you
it,
sure you remember? It's like jaga hati sikit lah.
now that you say it, it's like when you came, it's like, hey, this is old money.
No, please don't. Please don't. Refrain yourself from using that.
Okay, we'll have an episode where we talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, okay, so Amir is going to be our new host as well.
Yeah,
For the new
apparently.
season.
Apparently, I hope this will work out very, very well.
Oh, okay. Well, today's your baptism of fire.
Whew.
Yeah, you're thrown into it. We had no rehearsals.
Oh, takut. Because I have never sat and talked in this setting. So please bear with me.
Okay, but we're gonna force it out of you. Okay, so let's talk about the 2024 reflection, right? So how has
Oh.
2024 treated you?
It was I gotta be honest, it was the very how to put it? The most interesting year, the most random year. Cause okay, I became a father in 2024. So it's like never planned. It's like just suddenly tiba-tiba jadi bapa.
Oh,
So
okay.
people say we pre-order and we have to wait for 10 months. But then for me, yeah, I didn't put the order and then suddenly
the order just arrived.
the order just arrived. It's like, oh, right. So yeah, it is a very it's an eye-opening year for me, like, basically, because I never thought that I could be a father. Not in the sense of okay. I mean, you can see where this is going. So just that I didn't really plan. Just that that was the rizki that was given by God to me. So it was quite interesting, and I never thought that I could actually afford to be a father.
Wow.
So
okay.
yeah. I mean, bringing a child to this world costs a lot of money and all stuff, right? Then that is how God works wonder as well, because the moment we found out that we were pregnant, suddenly
we were
everything-
pregnant.
I mean,
Okay.
my wife and I.
Okay.
So and then suddenly it's like, boom, everything just like. It just happened.
Just-
I mean, like in terms of financial and all, it's like very interesting, honestly. I mean, if you do the calculation, do the math, honestly, the math is not mathing. Just that, yeah, because it is a gift from God, like, basically. The baby and also the financial stability.
You know what? Everyone who has become a dad, I'm a dad to like 5 cats. You know that doesn't count. But everyone who has been a dad has always told me that you're never ready to be a father.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you will be ready when it happens.
Yeah.
Automatic. Do you feel the same?
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. Because this is my way of navigating life. You will never be ready for anything. The moment that you are ready is when you are ready to step up for that position that you're going into.
Just like talking on a podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I'm not ready for this. I gotta be honest, because this is very, 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 very short notice. Okay, because initially Sir Cloud told me we're going to shoot on certain other date, and then it's like, can we do it like this week? It's like, huh? But okay lah. Let's just run and gun. But then again, yeah, that's life. we are never ready for anything. When I got married, I was not ready to get married. But then, yeah, I am ready to take the challenge. Then, yeah, that is how I know that I am ready.
How much has life changed for you since then?
Since my marriage or since 2024 or since the baby?
Since the baby. 2024 again.
2024, it's like, it was massive. And I don't know, first of all, I don't know that I can be such a penyabar guy because I'm very short-tempered, I would say. I mean, not really short-tempered. Okay, I don't lash out to people.
We'll keep this away from you. Okay, all right.
No lah. Okay, I will not hurt people, but then I will keep my anger in me and then go into the car. Like, I mean, I believe everybody does that to a certain extent, but I would say very short-tempered, but then I will keep it to myself lah. I wouldn't show it to people. Just that after I got my baby, it's like, because, you know, kids, you can't dictate what they can and they can't do, because technically they are the boss and like they are the ultimate boss. Let's put it this way: if you have disagreement with your parents, you can reason out with them. But then with baby, what?
You can't.
You can't. It's like he's there. He's gonna cry when he wanna cry. He gonna laugh whenever he wanna laugh. I mean, he will sleep and he will wake up whenever he wants to do those. So the first few weeks of being a father of my parenthood, I was like, oh, budak ni tak nak tidur, bro. He would sleep at 5. So before that, he would wake up. So he wakes up and it's like, jom sembang. It's like, and it's like,
till the next morning.
Until 5. Then only he fall asleep. Then it's like, okay, this is my time to sleep. But then I have to wake up the next morning to go to work. So yep, that's my life after I got a baby. So it's like, oh, so this is something new. So yeah, in a way, it shapes me to become someone that is more profound, I would say. I'm more patient compared to how I was before the baby.
Right, and how do you coordinate that at home, right? I'm always very curious because I always hear stories about people saying that, there needs to be someone 24/7 technically. Like, how do you coordinate that with 2 people at home?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, just run and gun, I guess.
All right.
Just run and gun. It's like,
who feels like being awake? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I try to, to be fair, because my wife will be the one staying up during the day. So when I get back, I mean, it is fair for her to get her sleep. So it's like, it's okay. I'll just stay up at night. I mean, I've been doing that since before baby anyway, because I was doing other stuff at night. And I was not taking care of a baby, so it was a lot easier. But then it's like, okay lah, take the. I mean, we have to take one for the team. So yeah, it is a shift that I need to get used to. But then yeah, it does. I mean, just that we have to run and gun lah, I guess. That's life, bro.
It's all about just going with the flow.
Yeah, just go with the flow. I mean, you can only plan so much with a baby, though.
Right. Do you plan for your kid to? I don't know. I know there's like million of years like ahead, right? But do you plan for your kid to take over your tailoring?
Oh, why not? I mean, it is cool. I mean, if he likes it, then yeah. I mean, it could be lucrative if you play your games right, play your card right, and it is rewarding for me. So I've done few works before this here and there, and this is the one that I feel like you know people always say find something you like and do it as your job so you don't have to work a day in your life. I am there. I am actually there.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
Like you once told me that you don't even mind like doing tailoring until like 5 o'clock in the morning and you don't feel a thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I guess that's part of your training to taking care of the kid.
Okay, at that moment I didn't know it was, but now it's like, oh, nasib baik dulu selalu tidur lambat. So when the baby came, it's like, oh, this is natural to me, except need to tambah the menangis part lah.
Okay, you just add that on. You know, it's just like Lin, gamer time, main games sampai pukul 5 pagi and Lin is like, yeah, that's preparing you for the real world. The next phase of life.
Boleh lah cakap, in a way, yeah, it does.
Alright. Okay, so beautiful. Stop at 1 or more or kids?
See how it goes. I mean, like, I am the kind of person that don't really plan. I mean, okay, there's thing that I plan when it comes to professional thing in my life. But then when it comes to family life, I just like, we see how it goes.
Right. Okay. Okay. It seems that the whole kid thing is it's a big landmark for you in 2024.
It
right
is. It
then?
is the biggest thing that ever happened to me in my whole entire life.
Right. So, what is your biggest learning from this story?
From having kid.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. For me, maybe. I haven't thought of this before, but then when I get my kid, it's like I have a new point of view, a new perspective of a father. So before this, I never see my father the same way that I did now. I didn't see my parents the same way that I did.
Okay.
Because for me, it's like, oh yeah, you brought me to the world, so there are some of the things that you need to do, and you have to let go when you got a kid, right? But then I have never delved deeper into that. But then now when I start to get kid, there are certain things that I have to let go. I have to have less lepak time with friends, less yamcha time. Then mama session is no longer the same session that I used to, because
Right.
I used to go to mama with my wife every Friday night to just like unwind from our week. So now we can't do that anymore because we have that little kid that we have to take care of. Maybe for the moment, in the future, as he gets bigger, then boleh lah ajak, jom, let's go mama with abah. But then, yeah, those are some of the things that I only realized that my parents has given up a lot when they brought us to this world. So it's like, ooh, they sacrifices a lot, and I have a lot bigger appreciation for my parents now.
Right. Okay. And I guess that will be like the how should I put it? The thing that if you see other kids, then you'll be like, ah, korang tak tahu mak bapak korang
Oh,
macam mana
yeah.
dulu. That sort of
Oh,
feeling now,
yeah.
right? Like that kind of
Yes.
reflection.
Yes, definitely. When I see like rude kids talking, I mean, in a rude manner to their parents, like, you didn't know what kind of hardship they went through to brought you up to this world, man.
When you were still a baby.
Yeah, I was
infant.
still a baby. Now I'm only at the stage of having my kid for about 3 months plus now. But then for them, dah lagi besar, it will be a lot harder. It will be a lot harder to the parents because you start to have your tantrums and all. And then this one thing that I just I recently discovered that now my eyes are, okay, before this my eyes are always glued to like cars, to people watchers. But now you know what? It's a stroller. When I see
That's your new car.
Yeah, when I see parents pushing the stroller, it's like, macam lagi cool pada aku punya.
Lin feels the same. Oh, Lin is like,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
oh, serious, bro. Before this, I never bet an eye on stroller. When my mom said, stroller cantik, I said, yeah, stroller. But now I said, nope. I want the best and the nicest. That's my new car lah. That's my new obsession towards vehicle.
Recaro.
Yeah, Recaro. Whatever.
Oh, that's the new Recaro.
Oh, yeah. No, they have Recaro
wait.
for kids as well.
There's a Recaro for
Yeah,
kids?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Recaro stroller. Yeah. I kid you not, bro.
What?
And there's also McLaren for kids. McLaren, I kid you not.
This is not like the made in. No, this is actual.
Yeah, this is actual.
No
This is actual
way.
from McLaren. And it costs heaps, bro. It costs heaps. Just like, it's a bit more advanced lah. The dampener lah. The what?
Can it move on its own?
The suspension and all. It's like, wow. Wow, it is. So there's actually one for you to go to for running, for traveling, for like indoor use, for all terrains. Yeah, I kid you not. There are
What?
different wheels for that as well. So
How would you?
now,
What do you want a running stroller? Baby?
for parents that go running lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't want the stroller to hinder their performance when they go run. And I don't know why you have to take your kid for running.
Yeah, there's an option to leave the kid at home.
I mean, depends on the parents. Some of them are okay to leave their kid to the seater, but then some of them are like, it's okay, you're gonna come with me to this running session.
You're gonna grow up to be a runner, like.
And you know what? There are actually
young.
parents that take their kids running in the stroller for running competition. Like for half a marathon and all, they do run with the stroller.
Dude, in my lifetime, I had this point of life where I did a lot of runs.
Oh, wow.
Like every weekend, I would like look for a run, but my goal was that I want to support charity
Right.
organizations. So whatever charity runs, I would just tick. So it fills up my entire weekend at this one point of my life. Like I think it was 2018 or something. And then my best was that I have ran a half marathon. That's
wow.
like 20 plus
Yeah.
kilometers.
I believe it's 21 kilometer, right?
21
Yeah, if
lebih
I'm not
kurang.
mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I felt like dying after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
21. I think that's like my and I personally feel that I'm a good runner. Like I have the
Oh, wow.
stamina to run because I played football before this, and I'm normally one of those people who last a bit longer than other people on the field.
Right.
But for me, it's like running is a whole different ball game, and 21 was like my max. If anyone goes with a stroller
I know,
to
right?
run a full marathon,
That is why they need special stroller for that.
you're mad respect.
Yeah, with better suspension, better tires, less traction. They need that, bro.
And just for like the kid to grow up like in another 1 or 2 years, and then it goes out of size.
Yes, I know, right? I know. Right? So
There's one more. The one with the one button fold.
one button for yeah. Just,
What's a one
Yup.
button?
everything just fold up.
Oh,
A lot easier.
It's a whole transformer.
Yeah. Just one button. Pew. Everything lipat. So a lot easier for you to carry around. Yeah. So if you are planning to do business, I think maybe you can look into strollers, because parents feel like they would spend all the money they have for the comfort of their kid. I kid you
Secondhand.
not.
And they don't even know that, oh, this is better than the other one.
Yeah. I mean, you just like I don't know. Okay, maybe don't bluff your way. Just like, oh, this one is made from titanium that we took from the moon back in the 1960s. Do whatever you want to market your stuff. But yes, baby business is one of the area that you can actually make money. The business is so big, it's so lucrative. It is. So for me now, when I go out, last year.
Okay.
Last December, I went to Sarawak for a work trip. Before this, when I go to places, I would go to kedai jam, I would go to bag stores, leather goods to look for stuff. Now I go to baby stores.
You know, it's like always this meme that I see online. People carry like there's like some people carrying a PS4, RTX, graphic cards, whatever, and then the other person is like carrying diapers. You know, it's like
Yep,
okay,
that's me.
that's single, that's not. You know.
But maybe for me, no lah. I won't carry the diapers because I order from Shopee. That's a lot cheaper.
Oh.
But yeah, when I go to places, I would go to every time I see baby shops, like I gotta go in there. I'm gonna see what's good they offer there. It's like, bro, it's probably the same. I just that the few seconds of dopamine you get from you go there, it's like, oh, this is good for your kid. And then okay, here's the thing: when you don't have your kid with you, when just like agak the size okay for the baby, I would take the baju and I was like, oh yeah, this is about right.
It's like you imagine.
Yeah,
like,
just imagining carrying my kids. Like, oh yeah, I think the size is about right. Okay, boleh. So yeah, that's the new me. So for those that have known me pre-2024, maybe I am more focused on the thing that I like. Now, not anymore, man. So wherever I go, when I see strollers, like, strollers, I gotta talk to that parents like, beli kat mana, brand apa tu bro, best tak? Yep, I kid you not. So for all those parents that kena that soalan from me, I am so sorry.
That's like the dad conversations.
It is now.
Yeah, minus the dad jokes.
Soon it will come.
Oh,
it will come. Because the
man.
baby's still too small to understand my joke. But yeah, it will come. It
Okay.
will come, man.
Okay, I see. Sorry, what's your kid's name?
Nail.
Nail. Beautiful. I like
Right.
that. Yeah. Is he using a Recaro stroller?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. Yeah, just now I feel bad.
Okay.
Now I feel bad.
Okay.
No, okay. Here's my defense. Okay, here's my
Okay.
defense.
Here we go.
I
Yep.
can't remember the specific model name, but it was Joy. Before this, I pronounced it as Joey, but then when I see reviews, people pronounce it as Joy. So I was like, okay, I use that one. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't plan to buy that. My wife was still pregnant then. We went to our dinner. And then tiba-tiba nampak this mother care. What was it? Mother care sale, something like that. Just go there, and then, bro, it was the last day of the sale, and then it was at 9 p.m. And then, if you have any experience in retail, that is the best time for you to close deal. Because you go there, bro, hari ni dah last, esok harga dah lain. Oh, hari ni last stock, kita nak tutup, kita akan bagi yang paling murah.
Pantai.
They bantai me kau.
Oh.
I thought I kena kau. I think I spent about 1,000 for a stroller and also for a baby car seat. So I thought I kena kau already for 1,000. And then when I come home, do my research, like, oh, I actually got it at a steal price.
Okay.
So for those two. But then you got into a rabbit hole. You start to look for other brand, like for other features. Like, do I need to get a new one? But then at that point, the baby was still in the tummy, belum keluar lagi. Then after the baby came, still kecil, we haven't used the stroller. Now we start using the stroller. Then I realized that the one that I bought is the front facing. I can't see my baby, and I was like, oh damn, I need to get a new one. Then again, back to square one. So I'm again in the rabbit hole trying to find the right stroller for my kid.
Then what happens to the old stroller?
Still there.
So now you have like a collection.
No, I still haven't buy a new one.
Okay.
But I would at some point of my life
Have a collection of strollers.
Yeah, that will be my new collection lah. Before this, collect other stuff. Now there are people collect figurine and all. In the future, I'll be the one collecting strollers.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
I mean, if you have a
Collecting
McLaren stroller, it's worthwhile to keep.
But then it is actually a license to brag for a certain culture. So from what I've heard, my friends in the US, they actually like when they go to the park, they look around and say, oh, this is the atas park because people are using the more expensive stroller.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if your stroller doesn't meet a certain benchmark, you cannot enter.
I mean, maybe it's not a written rule, but you feel like feel a little bit.
I think I should go elsewhere.
Yeah. So this is the atas area because they use the more expensive stroller. Okay, maybe we should. Okay, so I did some research, I did some reading. Why strollers got so advanced nowadays? It all started when father start to involve themselves more in taking care of the baby. Because men, we like to believe that we are MacGyver.
Oh.
I just MacGyver myself into making this mic stand.
He just exposed his age, people.
Dude. So yeah, men like to think that we are very savvy in whatever the thing that we are doing, right? So when first they start pushing the pram, the stroller that they use, like ni tak best lah. It's wobbly. So maybe we can put a little bit suspension there. So start from there.
Okay.
The suspension, then suddenly the reclining angle and everything. So now it got so advanced because of men suka pandai-pandai. That's how it started.
And that's how the business became.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it is good for economy though.
Oh. And speaking about businesses, right? How has it been for you in 2024?
It is surprisingly good.
Oh, interesting.
And I credit this to the baby lah. Because for us Muslim, we have this belief that anak bawa rezeki.
Okay.
And it is very, very true for me.
Alright.
Very, very true. Because starting off last year, starting off 2024, I was actually not really in bad position, but just that my business is quite stagnant. It is quite okay. It is going, but it is just okay. But in the moment we found out that we are pregnant, it went crazy. I mean, just put the effort, God will open the way for you. It is for me. At least it is for me.
Like, is there a scientific reasoning to it, or it just happened?
I think it just happened.
Right.
It just happened. I mean, things about life, financial, money. For us Muslim, we believe in keberkatan. So when you try your best, you want to provide for your family. Now your wife is pregnant. You have to like prepare all the money to bring this kid to the world. Just if we do the math, really math is not my thing. Just that when we put in effort, God will open the way. It's like, oh, it's so crazy.
Oh.
It has been one of the most lucrative year for me in terms of my sweet business.
Right. In fact, when we met before we started this, you were saying that you're packed with orders and all that. It's still really coming through.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. One after another, one after another, and one after another.
Then how do you balance yourself between all those orders and also the baby?
That is the interesting part. The interesting part. So where I need to be more persevere.
Stay strong.
Yeah, I have to stay strong. I just have to stay strong. And then again, think about life. It will never be easy. I mean, life itself is a test. It's a test for you. So this is the thing. When I was growing up, I thought that when we reach that certain level in our life, it will get easier. So it's like, habis sekolah, it will get easier when you go to university. University will get easier when you go to work. It doesn't work that way. For life, it doesn't work that way. It will always come to you with more challenges. Just that it's it's just that it's not the thing. It's not life getting easier for you. It's that we became stronger. So we have gone through this phase of our life, and we know how to navigate in this certain area, and then we have to tweak a little bit to make sure it is fitted to this new situation that we are in. So yeah, for me, it has never been any easier. Is that I think I'm a little bit tougher.
Right.
Oh, thank to God.
Right, and that's of course as you go on with life, you learn more things and how to navigate around. Right? And I do agree that it will get even more challenging as we go.
It is.
Yeah, just like because I teach, so I interact with people who are like in their early 20s, like 20 years old, like sometimes even 19.
Oh, I miss being 19.
Too bad. Too late. Yeah, and then sometimes like the outlook is like, oh, okay, carefree. You know, I can see like the outlook is like, okay, just carefree. Okay, yes. So they would tell me that, oh, okay, I have a lot of work to do with my school homework and all that. But at the back of my head, it's like, this is nothing compared to what you're gonna face like maybe 5-10 years down the road, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we were at that age, we thought that, oh, kerja sekolah penat siot. I mean, we go to school, like, kenapa kena belajar like all these 12 subject? What is this for? But then that's life. As you get older, you have to learn a lot more stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, so that is nothing compared to what we had when we were in high school. But it was like, bila nak habis ni, tak nak pergi sekolah, tak nak belajar banyak. But then no, bro, it's not gonna get any easier for you. It's always gonna be tougher and tougher. But we will get tougher as well.
Yeah, correct. Because you teach as well before this.
I used to teach.
Yeah, we're going to get into an episode just about him coming soon. So if you're curious, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. But like what you said, it's very hard for us to illustrate to that generation how actually it will be in the future.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to do it unless you have walked through life to there. Yeah. I think there's also like a lot of that reflection for me, just looking at more and more young kids. I mean, I've been teaching for a good amount of years now, so I have a good idea of how it is currently. And I think it is still some pressing matters that we need to consider as well. Like how the outlook is for the younger generation. Yes, they're very tech savvy, no doubt. All of them have their gadgets. They know how to search for information and all that. But that also leads to some other parts where the worldview is getting smaller. Yeah. So like if I were to ask like a general question, right? For example, like I ask, okay, do you guys know what Asian Games is or what Commonwealth Games is? Right? I can say for the most part, a lot of them don't know. Okay. And my theory is that because of like social media generation, you are being diverted to see what social media wants you to see. Because of algorithms and stuff. So it doesn't open up your worldview of like discovering like other things, right? Like you're being fed with things that
they want you to see.
They want you to see, or you want to see, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I think that's quite worrying for a new generation that's growing up. Yeah.
I mean, how is it like for you in 2024 when you see people are more accustomed to that? I mean, what their worldview is encapsulate in their social media world for most of it. So for you as someone that teach, how do you see that? Is it any different than before this, or is it like 2024 is like the peak of it already? People are, because I believe now people rely on ChatGPT more.
Oh yeah. I think it's not going to be the peak of it. Yeah, I think there will be more narrowing down to come. Because of like what you said, ChatGPT, right? So okay, and these are things that happen in 2024, by the way. So I had this moment where so I did an online presentation with this student. So it's a one-to-one for certain reasons, okay? And once the presentation is done, then I just ask a question related to the presentation. It's like, okay, what do you mean by that, right? And then you get the person like fumbling like okay. And instead of just saying like, sorry, I don't know about the topic, or I'm not aware, or whatever, ChatGPT and then just reads out line by line. And you would know. Okay, this is where students, if you're listening to this, you guys kantoy. And you know how you get kantoy is that when you read out words that you're not familiar with.
Yep.
You try to pronounce like there's ChatGPT has like some bombastic words sometimes, right? And then you find it difficult to pronounce those words, and you're like, you didn't write that, right? Yeah, it's not your word, so you're uncomfortable with it. That's when the person tried to read the words, and then I knew that after finished reading, and I asked, "You ChatGPT that, right?" It's like, yes.
And they're not ashamed about it.
I mean, maybe rasa malu lah kan, but pengakuan ikhlas lah.
Right.
Yeah. So that just shows to me that yes, I mean, prompting and using AI is a necessary skill, right? But using it for the wrong reasons, yeah. So I would kind of call that as abuse.
Kind of like, yeah.
Would you say so?
Yeah, I would. I mean, yeah, it is because I have seen a few articles written in the newspapers, the online newspapers. Like this is like legit online newspaper in Malaysia. I was like, this felt very ChatGPT. And I was like, I go through the journalist name. So I went through all the article written by that journalist, and I see the pre-2023, and after that, after ChatGPT, is like, wow, it is so different. And I can tell. And I believe all the teachers, people that teach, can tell if it's actually ChatGPT. For me personally, in my business, whenever I'm trying to hire a new person, I will ask them to write something, to write an essay about themselves and why they want to work here.
Ooh.
Just for me to know the way they think. I want to see their thought process. And most of the time, they will come up with an essay that was written by ChatGPT, and it's like, bro, I can tell. Because first, the words that you are using. Second, the thing that you write, it's not aligned with the way you are talking to me.
Okay, I want to play the devil's advocate here, right? Okay, if we look at like our time, like again, so our time, there's somewhat Google search, all right? So when you do your academic research, instead of people or the generation before us, they have to go to the library, they have to flip books. Now it's just like, okay, I just go to Google Journal and like I'll look at whatever I need. Like everything's just right in front of me. It's fast and it's quick. The people before us would say that you guys had it easy. All right? Yeah. And now we are looking at the next generation having it easy with ChatGPT. So then now if I were to put myself in the shoes of the new generation, how is that wrong? You guys had Google search when the people before you didn't have one.
Here is how is it different in my point of view. Because in our time, during our uni, we use ChatGPT. We use Google search rather than going to the library. But still, we need to know what to search for. We have to know what we are looking for. And
I need to know what to prompt for.
And then you did the prompt, and then they give you like the whole sentence where you didn't actually craft the sentence.
Right.
It was actually given to you. So for me, that's where the difference are. Because for our parents' generation, for them, it's like, we have to go to the library. We have to scour all these books and journal to find this thing. And you guys had it easy. Yes, we had it easy in the sense of we don't need to manually do it. So the process is shortened for us. So we don't have to go to library and go all to the section. We just go to Google, look for this subject matter, then it will come the journal and all. But then still we have to read that. And we have to craft our own thought on that. Rather than going to ChatGPT, it's like, write me an essay about this. Bam. Everything is there. It is not done by you. So
copy paste.
You just copy paste. And if you if you use that to check the plagiarism with ChatGPT, chances are you're going to pass. Because it is crafted by AI. It was crafted by AI. It was not crafted by you. So the thought process there already mati, because you are not the one writing the thought that you have. It was the AI writing for you. For us, yes, it is easier for us. We go to Google, we look for the subject matter, but we still have to write the whole sentence ourselves. And in all honesty, I use ChatGPT, but I use it to proofread my essays. Because before this, I used Grammarly. I can't remember. Was it Grammarly something? I used
That's
that.
one of those.
Yeah. So what they do is they just look for the errors that you did in terms of grammatical error. Then they will suggest a correction for you rather than just go there. Okay, this is the point that I have. Make me one essay. So if that is what we are doing, why bother going to learn in the first place? But then don't take this and say, oh, this guy said tak perlu pergi belajar sebab ChatGPT can do it for you. Don't take it that way. Don't put word into my mouth. Hey,
disclaimer, disclaimer. And I think the keyword that we can take from the thing that we discussed is that the thought process of it.
The thought process. Yes.
Yeah, like yes, true, we get easier access to reading materials because it's online, but we still need to read it, we still need to understand it, and we still need to convert it into whatever paperwork that we're doing, rather than ChatGPT has all the ayats for you settled. Yeah.
I mean, I use bombastic word from time to time that I Google like, what is the synonym of this? Because I want to sound a little bit more sophisticated. So I go to Google like, what is the synonym of this word? And by doing so, I know that word. Like, oh, look at the etymology, when it is started, where is it from which language that is rooted from. Because I go through the process. And I'm not saying that I'm better than you, but at least I have to learn that word rather than just use ChatGPT and they give just whatever, just copy and paste. Then suddenly the word is there. When you're presenting, it's like, alamak, I have never used this word before. You see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll give another way how I detect cantoiness in
new word, cantoiness.
the cantoiness. So before this was like, let's say if they were to verbally present something to me, that I cantoi because you're not familiar or you're not comfortable with the word. On written, the cantoiness is that sometimes they just forgot to change this. Like how ChatGPT like how they use the whether it's I or we, that sort of thing, right? And then it's cantoid that that essay, it's like written from someone else's perspective of like addressing themselves, like that. They use those kind of words, like ganti nama, they call it.
Okay.
I don't know what you call it in English.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, like replacing. Yeah, then it's like cantoid. It's like it's written as if like somebody is referring to someone else rather than you referring to the situation. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
it's
So
from a third person perspective lah.
Correct. Yeah, that's the best way to illustrate that. That's like when I read it, it's like you want to, ChatGPT your way also is like, come on, man, this is so cantoy.
Yeah.
And clearly the person did not read. Clearly it was just prompt and then
Copy paste. Tada! Everything is done.
Yeah, so now I'm telling you like how like educators like me cantoy can. That's of course beyond putting it into like turn it in that will absolutely detect out everything. Yeah, so that's of course like the next step lah. So please, be ethical in using such things. What else has happened for you in 2024?
2024. What else? Get met you.
Okay, that was a big moment for you.
Yeah, it is actually.
Okay.
Funny story. I don't really want to work that time. Because I think my days working in esports are over me. I was like, dah tak yalah, malas lah. And then one of the guy in the, not just one of the guy lah, one of the biggest guy in the what we call it, event organizer.
Okay.
So I used to work with him before, and backstory. I used to in esports, but as the lower level guy lah. We are the caretaker of the players and also the talent.
Lower level guys don't wear like this, Yeah. I'm sure you can't wait for the episode that he explains himself. So like why is he wearing like this? What are you talking about low level? Okay. Stay tuned. It's a teaser.
So I was contacted by this person. It's like, hey bro, nak kerja for Predator League lah. I was like, do I want to? Cause okay, here's a funny story.
Okay.
My rate managing talent is at certain level. And then when I talk to this person, because I know how much they're paying for esports, I was like, just like I'm gonna put it a little bit higher. So that's like, okay, it's okay lah, tak apalah, kita cari orang lain. So I put my rate a little bit higher. It's not up to the up to my high level, the usual I would charge. And I was like, tapi rate aku banyak ni tau, because I know that how much we are usually getting paid in esports. And I was like, yeah, sure, boleh. And I was like, oh god, I should have shot higher.
Wow.
so that I can actually like lari from the work. It was like, okay lah, because I already state my price, and then the organizer was like, okay, we're cool with that. So, okay lah, just go. So the first day I went, it's like,
I'll give a spin off dulu before you continue.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much they value you.
Now I feel honored.
Okay.
But it is actually an honor for me to work for that event, and then I have never worked in Predator League before. So they were playing Dotas and what was it? Valorant.
Yeah.
I don't even know the game. I'm not even a gamer. I don't play any games. I did play the Sim. I believe most of people, they are non-gamer when you ask them main game apa? The Sims. So that is what I played, The Sims.
And it was like, okay.
Yeah. Dah biasa dengar. So when I go there, it's like, Dota, I know nothing about the game. So before that, I used to work for. I used to work in what's that? Mobile Legend. Same thing. When I go there, people want to come and talk to me about the games. Like, please don't. I don't know anything about the game. Please don't. I have to just. Yeah, betul. Dia punya apa Benedetta? Betul Benedetta.
Yes.
I mean, apparently that's one of the character that I know. Benedetta. And what's that? Terizla.
Okay.
Terizla.
It was frequently used that time, I guess.
Bunyi macam yes kan, but I don't know how. I don't even know how they look. I don't even know how does Benedetta look. How does Terizla look? But yeah, it is work for me. So when I go to Predator League, I was like, alamak, macam mana ni? So it's a new learning curve for me because I don't know anything about the character, and I have to take care of these new talents because it was Flavor, it was Sir Cloud, it was Jering, Tash Bani. And who else was that? It was Face. Yeah, I think. And
Chuchu.
Let's
not leave out nanti.
Oh yeah, Chuchu and Chuchu. Sorry, Chu. So I've worked with Chuchu before, but I have not worked with any of them before. The other people was like, matilah aku macam ni. I'm the new guy here. So it's okay lah. Just wing it, fake it till you make it. Then I went there wearing like this, and Sir Cloud was like, apa pasal kau pakai macam ni? And then Flavor was like, whoa, this is the most dapper talent manager I have ever seen in my whole entire life.
Like he dresses better than us.
And then at that instance, like, alamak, salah pakai baju pula.
Flavor actually used the word dapper?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did. I was like,
such big words. He must have ChatGPT that. Oh!
Flavor, you got caught. No lah, Flavor is a very smart guy, bro. He's a professor.
And this is a debater, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's a debater.
Yeah. Check out Flavor's episode. Way back. Anyway.
So I got there. At first like, alah, malasnya aku nak buat benda ni. I mean, I feel bad because I signed up for the job and I was half-heartedly there. But then when I got to know these people, it's like, ooh, this is actually nice. And I gotta be honest, they are the most, they are the easiest talent that I have the honor to manage. Honestly, they are so chill to a point that I feel like, bro, I'm like makan gaji buta here.
We feel.
I go to them, it's like, bro, I still have the note on my phone. So the first day, I went to Sir Cloud. Sir Cloud, if you want coffee, what kind of coffee do you like? And I go to Flavor, if you want coffee, what kind of coffee do you like? Tash Bani, what kind of coffee do you like? So I took the note for each and every one of the talent. So that, okay, whenever you see, you want a coffee, ping me and I'll get it done. So I don't need to ask what kind of coffee you like because I already know your preference. But they never ping me. So whenever I go, do you need coffee? I don't know. It's okay. Later. Do you need food? It's okay. Later. So,
the later become never.
Yeah, the later become never. And then at the end of the show, they were like, see, talent manager kita tak boleh pakai, tak buat apa-apa.
Who said that?
I'm not going to mention any name. Bro.
Naughty.
Bro, don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. So long story short, because of that, I didn't get the job for the APEC. No lah. Because I was just filling in for someone else for the Predator League. But then I think that was a very, very interesting thing that happened to me. Because finally I got to meet Sir Cloud because I've seen his... I know his reputation. Such a sophisticated guy.
He's saying that now because he's just next to me.
No lah. I mean, I've heard about Sir Cloud before. And I gotta be honest, esports is not my scene. But then I've heard about his reputation. I was quite interested to get to know him, but I never had the chance. But then when we met at the Predator League, it's like, oh, ooh, interesting. And then Flava as well, because okay, gotta be honest, I've never heard of him before. Nobody mentioned his name to me before. But then when I met him, it's like, ooh, whoa. And that's the interesting part about esport, right? Because before this, I thought that esport esport is just one industry that is infestated by weeps and also nerds.
Weep. Ada terasa.
I thought.
Okay.
I mean,
He wish he has a producer mic now.
I'm gonna get attacked after this, guys. No, I'm not attacking anyone. Just that usually those are the kind of people that will present themselves at the event. Usually at the ground for the fans. They are usually the nerds, the people that spend a lot of time doing all this thing. So because that's their hobby and that's not my hobby. So I have always felt out of place. But then as I got into the industry, talk to the people, because esport is so vast and there are so many rules there. There are people, I mean, like yourself.
What rules?
Rules.
Okay, what rules?
Not rules, roles.
Oh, roles. Okay.
Sorry,
right.
my pronunciation is so bad. So there are a lot of roles in esport. Like Circloud, you are a caster, and then caster they have different point of view compared to the fans. So before this, when I go to esport event, people come and talk to me about games like, please, I don't know, please, I don't want to sound like a complete tool, but I know nothing about the game. But then when I talk to people like Flava, like Sir Cloud, and other talents as well, because they are people with other life experience that they can share to you. So when we talk beyond esport, this is a very, very interesting scene to be in. It is, because for myself, someone that is not really involved in esport, I just happen to be there working. I have that perception before I got in, and after I got in, it's like, oh, this is actually very vast. I met people that is actually involved in politics. Before that, I have met people that is involved with the royal family. I've met people like Sir Cloud, a lecturer and also a caster. So when he need to talk about game, he is superb with the knowledge about game. And when we are talking beyond esports, he's one interesting guy to spend time with. You know, the other day we were lepaking here. We sat here. We talked for about 5 hours.
Was it 7?
Oh, it was 7 hours.
Was 7.
7 hours. We went on and on and on about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy, like how we could we could sit at this table. We don't really move from this table for like 7 hours.
Yeah. And we were talking about what? Cats? First, of course, it was started, the start topic was suit. And after that, we talk about cats, talk about education, talk about politics, we talk about a lot of things.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is something interesting. So what I'm trying to say is, go out there and meet people.
True. And we're going to get more interesting people in this unplanned season 2. Yeah, but I think the stars align, and we're glad to have a season 2 here. Of course, new setup and new perspective. Yeah, we're gonna get like different people. Like
that's one of the things that I think. Oh, sorry, did I cut you off? I am so sorry. So that is one of the things that I think quite interesting, because we are two people from two different backgrounds, two different personality.
That's the whole point.
We are so different. The way we dress, the way we see life. It's so different. But that is life in a nutshell. Because there are all sort of people in this world. And if we just want to see the world from our perspective, from our lens point of view, it's gonna be boring, man.
Yeah, true. At least you have like a variety. And some of our planned future guests, we will try to bring them on. Has their own flavor as well.
Ooh, flavor.
Maybe flavor round 2. Maybe time for you to interrogate him. Yeah.
Why did you talk bad about me?
So he was the one.
hey, no lah. Kantoi pula.
Okay, but since now we have someone to take care of the production, so Lin, how much more time do we have?
We are at 50 minutes now.
Wow.
50 minutes?
See?
You guys have 10 more minutes to go.
So we've been talking for 50 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, 50 minutes.
Oh. I gotta be honest, I thought we've been talking for about 15 minutes.
And you had doubts about yourself
Yes.
talking on a podcast.
Yes, I was like, macam mana aku nak cakap ni? Aku dah malu tak reti nak bercakap. I was like, wow.
You lied to us.
Yeah,
No, I
you
did
lied
not.
to
I
us.
did not. I didn't lie. I did not lie. I mean, to be honest, I'm quite nervous. Jom buat this weekend. I gotta prepare myself. So I was like, I went through all the notes and all, but I haven't turned on my phone.
Who
Who
needs notes,
I didn't
right?
use the note at all.
You see, this is the thing about like when you start to talk with a mic like that, like casually, it just flows.
Yeah, it is surprising.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bayangkan, like if we had like, if storage is not a problem, this could be like a 7-hour
Oh
podcast
yeah.
again.
Oh yo.
Producer will kill us.
Producer tak nak, dia kata nak kena edit, bro.
Producer will kill us. Yeah. Well, what are the other highlights for you, 2024? Any other big highlights?
I ventured into something new as well. Feel bad because I feel like I'm talking about me all the time.
I mean, if
Man.
your stories are interesting now, you gotta find that out.
I hope other people would think that way as well. So I ventured into concerts, something that is very unlike Amir.
What do you mean venture into concerts?
I work with concert organizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I ventured into that in 2024. I had the chance of work in concert basically.
Right. Meeting big superstars, international stars.
Yeah, international stars. So it's like, ooh, it's quite interesting. But then, this is going to be this is going to backfire me a lot because
Are you allowed to say which superstar you worked with?
I mean, I think it should be fine. I mean,
Okay.
not that big superstar, but
Okay.
then one of it is Afghan. So
Oh.
for me, it's big lah. For me, it's big. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know who Afghan was.
Let me.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me try. Is Afghan the Jika aku?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. I okay.
Bukan salah.
I mean,
Is
something
it
like that, maybe, yeah. So
Did you get it right? That's Afghan. Wow.
Oh yeah, that was
bad.
Afghan. That was Afghan. So
Bam.
I didn't know who Afghan was.
Alright.
I mean, I know Afghan. I know some of his song, but I'm not sure if it's actually his.
I mean, it's just like how you don't know who Benedetta or Teresa is.
Yeah,
you know?
because it's not my scene. It's not that I didn't respect them. Just that it's not my scene. I gotta be honest. Even in the car, I am such a boring person. I'm driving quiet, nothing. I play nothing. If I do, it will be podcast.
Oh.
Sir Clouds.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, it will be podcast. Obviously, it will be podcast. It will be all those boring stuff. Like I would play something about tailorings. I'm that kind of boring person. So yeah, when I first worked for this event organizer for the, it was a showcase. It was a small concert basically in a place that I think there was about 500 people there. So it was a very close, very tight knitted one lah. And I was there. So there is one of this guy from the production said, can you pass this to Afghan? I was like, which one is Afghan? Which one is Afghan? And it's like, that's the guy with the long hair. And I went to that guy. I was like, Mas. I was passing that thing to that dude. I was like,
Because he's Indonesian, so you.
no, he's not Indonesian. He's a Malaysian. And I was played.
Okay, we end the podcast now.
Yes, I was played by the production people,
Because
bro.
he said must, and it's like,
bro,
because he's Indonesian.
I didn't even know. I mean, so like, I feel like a complete tool there. It's like, It was so freaking embarrassing. But then it's okay because the production was like, bro, aku bukan Afghan. Aku ada dekat meeting itu dengan kau. So that's that for me. So kena game dengan production team. But then yeah, it was okay. It was fun. So that's one of the new thing that I venture. So like my brother said, meranting keluar, branching out.
Oh, merenting keluar.
Meranting.
Meranting. Is that an actual word?
No lah, it's a made up. Ranting is actually the actual word for branch.
Yeah, direct
in Malay.
translate.
Yeah, direct translate. Meranting keluar.
Right.
So I'm meranting keluar this year doing concert. So yeah, I believe my parents is not gonna approve this.
Yeah, I mean, the moment you said must to Afghan, they're not going to approve it. They're like, how could you not know?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I should have Googled how does Afghan look like.
Dah lah panggil mas
So,
well, this year, 2024, I've been to, for the first time, my furthest travel ever in my life, to Riyadh.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Esports World Cup.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's my first time. So I have a lot of like curiosity of like, okay, how is it like on the I wouldn't say the other side of the world, but that part of the world, like,
Mhm.
because you've never been there, you don't know the weather, you don't know how the culture is, the people. Can you not say certain things? Can you say certain things? Must you like
Right.
dress a certain way and so on and so forth? Have you been to like you've been to like Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to my surprise, it's actually not as sometimes how the media would portray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not to say like, oh, when you go there, you have to be super conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think generally it's like, hey, everyone's pretty cool,
Yeah.
everyone's just doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were a lot of Western brands there
Mm-hmm.
that have businesses there, and they enjoy
Yeah.
these brands. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. So it's not like, oh, everything's like conservative. It's like no certain brands or whatever. Macam biasa
Nah,
je.
they're pretty open actually.
Yeah, but the one thing that was a big eye opener for me, I guess, was the weather.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like whether it's day or night, it's like 40 plus.
Yeah. I can tell.
I mean, I was there during summer,
Oh.
but they say it's a total switch when it's like in winter, like end
Yeah.
of the year or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Is
will, it will be super cool as well.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was there for Esports World Cup, by the way. Amazing stuff. There's an episode on Esports World Cup, by the way. You guys can check it out. Our experience, or more like our early experience of that. So some of the things that I discovered. One thing I like to do is that when I travel abroad, I like to see culture.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like some people they like to go shopping and all that to everyone's interest. Like, and like for me, I like to see cultures. I like to observe things. I like to understand why things happen that way. They are very generous with their food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like even like their breakfast or their lunch dekat hotel, like it's like
Their
mountains of
portion
food.
are crazy, right?
Yeah, and you know that there's no way this is going to be finished. There's
Mm-hmm.
no way. Like the nasi itself is like that.
Yeah, I think that's in their culture. Because
Yeah.
for the Arabs,
Yeah.
for Arabs, because they are pretty broad. They are different tribe, different kind of Arabs.
Mm.
But then generally for them, if you finish your food in your plate, when they serve you the food and you finish it all,
Mm.
it is they are considered stingy.
Oh.
Yeah, so they purposely put it in that sense, like mountains of food, so that you can't finish it off. So that I am very generous to you.
Right.
Yeah, so it is actually in their culture.
Right. Okay. That's why everywhere is like the food is like
Yeah, crazy amount, right?
you feel it's limitless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even like so we had a launch where it's for the players and also the talents to chill at the hotel. It's a 5-star Hilton hotel, by the way. Everyone gets their own room.
Ooh,
Yeah,
5-star Hilton in Arab, bro.
Yeah, man. I've never felt so blessed in my life. Hashtag blessed in my life. It's like, wow. And even like in the lounges, like the snacks are limitless, the drinks are limitless and all that. It's just like they're very generous with the food, and I totally appreciate that. Like I can see myself, if I were to spend more than a week there, maybe like a year there, I'll be a different size when I come back. That's probably what I need to do,
Yeah, maybe you just stay there for about, I don't know, 2 months.
Mm.
Yeah, we like buff up suddenly. It's like, Sir Cloud tak kenal dah apa jadi.
Tiba kan. Tiba. Yeah, and navigating around is quite easy. They also have everything is like rather modern, I would say. Like don't need to worry about Uber and all that. Language wise, generally they could understand based on my experience. But if any difficulty, come on, now it's just like Google Translate.
Yeah,
It's
you just Google Translate.
Yeah, and and I managed to bring back home the best souvenir, in my opinion, other than experience, is the the whole set white jubah.
Oh, okay.
And then the red color that I forgot what's the name by now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you should wear that in the next episode.
Next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I have the entire set.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
is interesting. Like, wow.
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to imagine Sir Cloud.
Yep.
Arab Sir Cloud.
Yep, with everything. You name it. You name it.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And the best part is that happened on our very last day, the day that we're supposed to fly back. So the story here is that first, okay, so where we were at our hotel, next to it there was a mall.
Mhm.
So I went with this guy called Ovi. So shout out to Ovi. my partner in crime there. So we went to the mall and when we went to Riyadh, we both told ourselves that we had a goal. We got to get that no matter what. Right.
The outfit.
Yeah, the outfit.
Then
Then our nearest obvious spot to check out was the mall next to us. And so we went to the mall. There was this shop that sells just that, right? Like all different brands and all that. Then we went in and then we asked like, okay, how much is this? And then the guy quoted us. I forgot the exact number, but it was quite a high number. I think it was like 800 ringgit or something.
Okay.
Yeah, lebih kurang lah kot, or maybe even more. And then we're like, 800 for that. I know we don't know when we're coming back here, but nah. You know that sort of feeling, right? It's not like you're gonna wear it every day when you come back home. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Assalamualaikum.
Right? Then we'll be like, why are you dressed like this? You know. So we held it out until the last day. Then I had information from somebody that says that, hey, you know what? There's this place like kita punya Central Market lah. Right, like a casual place that sells this kind of stuff for cheap. Why don't you try check it out? And then we went on a adventure trying to locate the place, because the best part is this: we went out at about noon lah again. Nothing was open at noon.
Yeah, that's Arab in a nutshell.
Yeah, nothing was open. So we had to like navigate around. Like we had no idea where the place is. We just pointed on the map, like it's here. Went on a treasure hunt, and it took us like 4 hours to locate the place because nowhere was open. There was hardly anyone for us to ask even, because the weather was so hot. I understand everyone's trying to stay indoor in their own house or whatever. And then after 4 hours, we located the place. It was like about 4 p.m. And when we found the place, the owner came. Buka kedai kan? Buka kedai. Masuk dalam. And then we're like, we'd like to buy. And then the owner's like, nope, 4:30.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but we are here, we want to give you money, you know, basically, right? It's like, no, 4:30. Betul-betul then, okay, see that as for another half an hour. 4:30 baru they come back, and then he does business with us. I mean, like, okay, if I try to put him in the context of maybe here, like, if anyone comes to me, like, at that kind of timing and says that, I want to buy something for you, let's go.
Yeah. It's cultural thing. Yeah, it is cultural thing for them.
Discovery.
They have that afternoon time that they want to take some time off. Not really some time. So usually they will close at 12 until 4:30. So nothing will be open in Arab. Do you know the same culture they have in Italy as well?
Oh really?
Yes. So if you go to Italy, you want to eat in the noon, so you have to wait. You have to actually wait till 4:30. Yeah, they will close. They will definitely close.
Even though if like you are already there, like, sir, I would like to. Nope.
Yeah, nope. They will not serve you. Like, this is our family time.
Wow.
This is our lepak time. So they want to duduk and chill at their place.
Lepak means lepak.
Yeah, lepak means lepak. Right. So yeah, there's this odd time. So yeah, if you go to Italy, we'll experience the same thing as well.
Man.
They will have the operation hour that is very, very odd. But then yeah, it's a cultural thing. It's something that is very nice to explore, but then you have to be aware of that, because if you're a first timer, go to Italy, you're planning like, I want to go to this place for pizza and all that. You go at 2 o'clock, like, service is done.
It's like, no.
What?
It's like no extension, no
yeah.
nap.
I'm catching my flight at 5:30. Okay, sure. Yeah, go back.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, it is how it is.
Oh man. And what I noticed as well, by the way, so the ending was that we got it for a lot cheaper, like 200 ringgit.
200 bucks?
Yeah,
okay.
compared to 800 from the initial one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Another one thing I noticed about the currency there. So if let's say you go and order something at a fast food, right? And then the change is like 10 cents, for example, right? They don't give you 10 cents. They don't have the 10 cents. Instead, what they give you, if I remember correctly, was candy to compensate for the 10 cents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. So when I got it, it's like, oh man. Okay, so they don't have a currency that small, basically. Yeah. So that had my thought, but I didn't really find out the answer. Is that, so does that mean that if I have like a whole bunch of candies, like, can I trade it for a meal? Like, does it work that way?
Wait, you should try.
Right. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Boleh tak kira-kira just 10 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent. Oh, I got like $5 here. Can I get 1 meal?
I know, right? I know, right?
Oh, I mean, okay. I was in Saudi Arabia. I was like, how many years ago? It was
Okay.
many years ago.
Do they still have like the small currencies,
I
the small denominations?
can't even remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't
Alright.
I can't remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
just that when I was that was I think 14 years ago.
Right.
Something like that. So I'm not sure how is it like now. I don't know. That is very, very interesting.
Hmm.
So just trade candies for your change. Ooh, that's cool.
I know, right? Like maybe the system butter that
Yeah.
from
so
way
when people
back.
come to you, do you have any change to spare? Oh yeah, I got candies.
Yeah. I think I have a picture somewhere. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I need to upload all my pictures, dump it somewhere. Photo dump stuff. But in 2024, I think there's a lot more things that has happened in
Yeah.
2024, and if we were to continue on this conversation, it would take more than 7 hours.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but maybe we will like talk about it over time with the episodes that we will come in for. Next episode, we will be sharing more on our 2025 plans.
Oh, will be interesting.
Yeah. So for you guys out there, that will be a wrap up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, because I got the signal from our producer Lin. He's like, okay.
Cukup.
Yeah. You guys can go on forever, but we're done. Okay. So don't forget to subscribe because season 2 will be very, very interesting. We promise you that. And the more subscribers we get, the more hopefully money we make. And that will help us to improve the entire set and maybe even bring in more premium guests.
That will be very, very interesting.
Maybe let us know in the comment section like what sort of topics you want to hear from us in 2025. Until then.
And perhaps who do you want?
Oh.
Who do you want?
On the desk.
For the,
yeah.
I
thought it's like, who do you want as our guest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for watching. This is Podcast Berlesen, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.